Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Today, I've got a very special video for you. You guys might recall the hand loaders time capsule that we unboxed, Chad and I did. And one of my good friends, Robert, dropped off this box of random stuff that he found in an attic of a friend of his whose husband had passed away recently. And it was really cool to kind of get a glimpse into the past a bit in terms of a former gun owner, you know, a gun nut from the past. Today we've got a very similar thing we're going to be doing here. My good friend Rick Ward, Urban Air Gunner here on YouTube. You guys may be familiar with him. Rick's been on several videos with us and all. He was kind enough to give me a gift here, a couple of gifts. And what we're going to do is, I've never seen what's in this box, and I have no idea what rifle he gave me. I can deduce that it's a rifle from seeing it. But we're going to go through, and you're going to see this as I see it. And from what I understand, one of Rick's relatives used to use this, all the things that we have here, and Rick wanted me to have it. So we thought it'd be cool to unbox what we have here and see what Rick gave us. So this is from probably the 60s or 70s, in that ballpark, as far as I know. So let's have a look and see. Now, I do know it's a black powder rifle. I do have that much information, so that's all we know, though. All right, so we got the box. We're going to go ahead and start with everything that's in the box. Or should we start with the rifle? Let's start with the rifle. How about that? Because that's the easiest thing. We can just slip the sleeve off of this and have a look. Okay. Well, it's in a very fashionable Iraq Veteran 8888 gun sock. Ding! Shameless plug. Okay, we definitely have a black powder rifle here. I see a ramrod. Oh, cool. All right, we've got a Connecticut Valley Arms 50 cal Blazer, and this appears to be an inline front stuffer. Very cool. Let's check out the trigger. Oh, nice trigger. This is definitely an older CVA. You do not see a lot of these anymore. These are probably kit guns that were put out probably in the 70s, maybe even before that, maybe even the late 60s. So this is definitely an older school style of muzzle loader. And I would imagine that because it's a CVA, I'm going to guess that it's likely designed to shoot a round ball. Very cool, Rick. Okay, now we're going to get into this box. Now this is likely going to be accoutrements that this rifle uses. Okay. We got this really cool Caterpillar service toolbox, well worn. Really cool looking green box. All right, we're gonna pop the latches. Let's see what's inside, shall we? All right, gonna open her up. This is so cool. All right, we've got a cleaning towel, which definitely has a bunch of little rust splooge spots. Looks like his relative was using this to clean the rifle. We've got some cleaning patches. All right, we know the gun's clean. It's been taken care of. We have some RS2F Pyrodex. Very cool. We've got some lubricated patches that came in here. All right, look at this. Number 13 black powder solvent from Thompson Center Arms. Look at that old school thing of black powder solvent. Now, I'm going to do something I probably shouldn't do. We're going to smell this like a scientist. Oh yeah. Definitely got a solventy odor to it. Help to dissolve this black powder residue. Look at that. Hodgkin Spitball non-fouling lube for cap and ball loaders. Look how old school that is. How neat is that? Out of Swanee Mission, Kansas. Here, let's see if it's still good. Look at that. Huh. It's kind of got the consistency of boar butter. It smells a lot like boar butter. But maybe, oh, it's cool. From Hodgkin there. Very neat. All right, we've got a clean bore silicone gun cloth. That's cool. Looks like it's been definitely used. It smells like it's still good. Still got stuff on it. All right, we've got a powder dispenser, powder horn. We'll see if it's got powder in it. I'll have to check that out later. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Very neat. There's a little bit of powder in it. That's likely our Pyrodex. Okay. So the idea behind these, what you've got is this tower right here will dispense a predetermined charge of powder. Okay. And the way that you generally treat it is you've got this little spring-loaded thumb latch here. When you open it up, it'll dispense the powder into the tube, so you just put your finger over the top like that, invert the tube, cut it off, and then you'll have a predetermined amount of powder. I would imagine that this volume is probably about 30 grains, maybe 35 grains. So, considering this is a 50 bore, you'd probably do 2 of these, right, to shoot it. So you would do 1, drop it down, do 2, drop it down, and that gets you probably about 70 grains of powder. Really cool. Powder funnel, which would be very helpful, obviously. Oh yeah, very neat stuff. All right. Oh wow, that's another powder horn. Check that out. And it looks like the nozzle that's on it's about the same amount of volume. We'll see if this one's got powder in it. Ah, that's about out of powder. Very cool. We've got a scene of a cannon, a couple of muskets on there, some flags, very patriotic. That's cool. All right, so a couple of flasks, powder flasks, very useful. All right, now these boxes are familiar. I've seen these before. All right, one of my favorite hunting bullets, the TC Maxi Hunter, otherwise known as a Maxi Ball in .50 caliber. Now, I have not opened these yet. I've not seen anything in this box. Usually the lubricant in the grooves on these is bad because of how old these boxes are. So let's pop one open and see if the lubricant on the projectile is still good. Ah, see? Exactly as I said. Okay, look how the lubricant in the grooves has become all dried out. Okay, the Maxi Ball is a really interesting projectile design. You've got really deep lubricant grooves. Okay, you can definitely lube them by hand with a little bit of boar butter, or in this case, we've got some of this spit ball. We could probably put in the grooves there. Wouldn't be a problem. Charles, little side note. Charles at Accurate Molds makes a reproduction 58 caliber. Well, he'll do them in 50 as well, but I ordered a 58 caliber reproduction Maxi Ball mold from Accurate, and I shoot that projectile in my Snider rifle, and it absolutely hammers everything you shoot with it. It is awesome. Okay, we've got a... All right. This is, boys and girls, this is a nipple dispenser, okay? And what you do with this is what we call a capper, or not a nipple dispenser, a capper, a capping tool. So you can preload your musket caps into this. Looks like this one's set up for either number 10s or number 11s. That's probably a number 10. So you put your number 10 caps in here, and you can use this as a capper. And that way you don't have to handle your primers. Okay, very cool. Okay, we got a little bag here with some odds and ends in it. All right, we've got some Pyrodex pellets. Okay, so in a hunting situation, if you wanted to, what you could do is, all right, so this is a 50 grain Pyrodex pellet. Now, obviously, I would strongly recommend against dropping all 6 of these down the barrel. That would probably not be pleasant. But what you could do in a hunting situation, and what I've done several times, is you could actually load the projectile in the bottom of this tube and then a couple of your Pyrodex pellets. And all you have to do is pop the cap off. And let's go ahead and just pull a few of these pellets out, and I'll demonstrate what I'm talking about. Now, on this particular tube, might not be large enough. Ooh, it is large enough. Look at this. All right, so what I mean is you would take the projectile and put it in the tube, drop your Pyrodex pellets in there, okay? And now if you had like a little survival vest or, you know, coat pocket, you could carry this in. You're in a hunting situation, you can quickly reload your musket simply by popping the cap off and dumping the whole balance of all of this down the barrel. You've got your powder charge in pellet form and your projectile. And then you've got your handy dandy high-speed capping device. You can quickly recap the gun and get it reloaded relatively quickly. So that's what your hard Pyrex pellets are for. A little bit easier to handle in the field, especially in a hurry if you're trying to reload or something. So that's what those are. Looks like we got a couple of sabots there and pistol projectiles. That's cool. Okay. All right. Another volumetric measure. This measure here can be, you unscrew this. Might be, let's see here. Little bit seized in place. I may have to try to oil that and clean it. But you unscrew this and you can set this volumetrically, pour your powder in here and dispense your powder by volume. That's a volumetric powder measure. Very cool stuff. All right, another container of Spitball lubricant. Very cool. This is for your patches, for you to lube your patches if you have a dry patch. And we can see here he cleaned the gun a couple of times and threw the patches back in there. That's cool. All right, there's a couple of more patches. I think you guys get the idea here. All right, so this confirms what I thought. I said number 10. We have a set of number 11 percussion caps from CCI. All right. Okay, this is a cleaning tool. And what we've got here is if we loosen this, this should have, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a nipple pick somewhere on this for keeping your nipple cleaned out on your rifle here, okay? So that's one of our cleaning accoutrements for keeping the nipple clean. That's probably what this was. He was using this to push through to keep the nipple cleaned out when he was cleaning it. Okay. Let's see. 8-minute cleanup, step by step. So this is probably some instructions with some of his cleaning stuff here. All right, that's it in here. We got this bag here with his cleaning kit. So everything he needs to keep his musket clean. Now, Rick told me that the relative that he got this from hunted with it quite a bit and had quite a bit of luck putting food on the table with this rifle. All right, so that's just a bag there. I'll put that back. Got your cleaning kit, toothbrush. Okay, very cool. And a series of different jags and scrapers. And, yep, that's exactly what I thought I would find here is also the tool for removing your nipple. Okay, this tool here is for removing your nipple for cleaning. Okay, so you could rinse this thing out, clean it out, scrub down that nipple and keep it open. So that's what that is. And of course your brushes and other accoutrements. Let's see, jag, yeah, extra nipple, cool. You get the idea. It looks like he's taking good care of this thing. I'll tell you what. Okay, this is awesome. We have everything that we need here to shoot this rifle. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to load it and let's test fire it and see if it still works. I think we know the answer, but we might as well shoot it. We already got all the stuff we need here to do it. So let's shoot it one time. All right, guys. This inline hasn't been shot in quite a while. Let's go ahead and give it a try. We've got it all loaded up and we're shooting one of our TC Maxi balls. All right, wish me luck. This thing's got a very light trigger. Let's give it a shot here. Yes, sir. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Sort of a little bit of gun archaeology, if you will. And thank you, Rick, for this wonderful gift. Really cool stuff. Make sure you check out Urban Air Gunner here on YouTube, also on Instagram, Rick Ward. Really good coyote hunter, good friend of mine. Have a great day, guys. We'll catch you next time.